There is still a lot of unknowns about the double life of a con man who worked in close contact with police and politicians. The question started a week ago when Damon Robinson, a.k.a. Mike King, was shot and killed in a standoff with Dallas police. They were serving an arrest warrant on him for impersonating an officer or trying to arrest him. Since then, we've learned he made himself out to be a security professional, connecting real police officers with off-duty jobs and working local security detail for Congresswoman Jasmine Crockett. The whole time, no one seemed to know about his very long criminal history. Fox 4 Shaun Rabb working all day to try to unravel some of this mystery. Shaun.
Yeah, the mystery of how he could get so close to a sitting member of Congress, Jasmine Crockett, to be her personal security. And the mystery of the man himself, Damon Robinson, who, you know what, manipulated many as Mike King, law enforcement and lawmakers. Insight tonight from an attorney who represented him on some criminal cases.
Damon Robinson, with a criminal history, who lived a double life as Mike King, off-duty police services, it seems, duped many, and got close to Congresswoman Jasmine Crockett.
And I looked up and I said, oh my God, there's Damon.
Attorney Calvin D. Johnson represented Robinson on a fraud case some years ago, one of many cases of theft and fraud on Robinson's record. Johnson saw him on Fox 4 after getting a phone call from a bail bond company employee who saw Robinson, alias Mike King.
What I took away from him was he was a very smooth guy, very friendly. If you met him, you would not know that he had ever been in trouble, that he had ever been to prison. He seemed to be very accommodating, very nice, very smart, very well dressed, very well-mannered, just very, very, agreeable. Somebody that you would meet and you would say, he seems like a good guy. I can trust him.
That trust put Robinson in prominent positions, including his security detail work in Jasmine Crockett's district. In a statement Monday, the Congresswoman told us, our team followed all protocols by the House to contract additional security. We were approved to use this vendor, who also provided security services for additional entities in the local community and also worked closely with law enforcement agencies, including Capitol Police. Following the killing and wounding of state lawmakers in Minnesota and the Charlie Kirk assassination, Congress established a security budget for members to contract for personal security outside of Capitol Hill in their districts. Members select the person or group to provide the additional security, submitting that expenditure through the House administration system. Now, they're recommended to consult the District Security Service Center before hiring a security provider and coordinate with the House Sergeant-at-Arms Law Enforcement Coordinator Program. Those are recommendations, not requirements. There is a vetting process.
So it does not surprise me that in this particular situation, he had started the company and actually had fooled or got past background checks to show that he could actually work with somebody like Jasmine Crockett. I know her personally. She's a great person. She gives people opportunities. But I know for a fact that she did not know that this man was Damon Robinson. She knew him only as Mike King.
And there are still a lot of missing pieces, including how he was able to get inside Dallas police and perhaps other agencies and hire real officers to work contracts that he was getting in his sham security company.